Right, so Terry, what have you been doing in the shed this week?
Not a lot, because we've been busy. We've been out at classic bike shows. So, the frame has basically, I've repainted the rear arch and basically ACF50 the frame. That's as far as we're going with the frame. And I've had to assemble a few bits in there ready for the build today. Engine-wise though, right guys, so I've stripped the engine a little more, mainly to change the gear selector shaft rubber seal that goes on the other side of the engine. Well, we're not doing a lot to the engine. We're just replacing the consumables, i.e. clutch and any seal. So this is the old seal, pretty knackered, and this is the new one. So what you're seeing now is the reassembly process. So gear selector shaft in, goes all the way through to the back of the engine. At this point, I don't want to put it all the way in. I just want to line it up so I can get the seal in and over. So that's halfway in. We take the brand new seal, a little bit of red rubber grease, just on the inside of the seal, just to help it slide over the splines, because we don't want to damage the seal as we push it on. So over the splines it goes. You feel it starting to get tight. And then we're just going to push it home. We'll give it a couple of little taps with a drift and a mallet just to seat it home. Just carefully tap that into its hole. So that is now home. So pushing the gear selector back in. Goes home with a reassuring thud. And select the gear mechanism. So now we can see the gear selector shaft is back in the engine and it will change gear. Right, now we've got the gear selector all back in and engaged. Just make sure that pushes through. Next stage is the tensioner for the gears. Put that in, pull that down, and then we do the bolt up. And give that a nice little nip up. That's it. If I've done that correctly, we should have a bit of spring. Excellent. Now we're going to put the big drive wheel on, followed by circlip. Now these can be a little bit tricky because they're not proper circlips. So that's on. All we've got to do is give it a little tap so it actually falls down in its own recess. I'll give it a little tap with a screwdriver and a hammer. That's it. We know it's gone home because I can spin it. So we know it's properly in its little groove there. And then we're just going to put some clutch parts in. So we start with the phosphorus bronze bush. I'd already put the crank end on. Bush. And then the transfer gears from the clutch to the drive wheel. Back on the engine, so last job now is just to adjust the valves. Probably one of the most important things you can do for these little engines. They haven't got a lot of horsepower, and yeah, to get the most out of it, good to have proper valve adjustment. So first step is removal of cap, and then set the engine top dead center, which this one is. Best way to tell is both rockers, top and bottom, I haven't got the bottom open, will become loose. So, couple of tools. Valve adjustment tool, 9mm spanner to undo the lock nut, and the correct feeler. Now this is same as every cub engine, 2 thou or 0.05 of a mil, or if your name's Liam, it's 1/2 mil. Yes, he did do that, so feel free to give him some abuse in the comments or just ask him generally what happens when you do that. To start off, undo the lock nut. I've actually got a separate feeler as I find it easier to use rather than have it in my hand. Insert that in between. And I don't really use the tool, only to lock it off. I just use my fingers. I always find it's better to go by feel. So you want that, just a slight interference fit. Always best to do these cub engines just on the loose side. You want to be 2 thou or 0.05, no more than 3 thou. Okay, that's perfect. So now I'm just going to lock that off, use the valve tool to hold the top of the valve, sorry, the tappet, and then lock that off. And just to check it, so you've got a bit of wobble, put the feeler gauge in. That's a nice sliding fit. Job's a good one. Valve clearance adjusted, a few seals changed, and we've also rebuilt the carb. Well, that's it. Job's a good one. One carb fully refurbed. Most parts are now here, so we're going to try and make it a rolling bike today, I suppose.
All right then, we better crack on.
Yep. You're playing with the balls, yeah?
Yeah, I'll put the balls in.
These balls.
These balls.
14, 15, 16, 17. I can't see what I'm doing. 17.
Yeah, a couple aren't in properly.
18. The anti-rusting.
It does.
Yeah.
This is not how I did it, but whatever.
That's it, done.
Yep.
I've got it, yeah.
Okay. Changed it out.
Yeah, well, I've had them all fall out all over the place, so this is where it's like changing a tyre, everyone's got their own way, haven't they?
Yeah.
You happy? 13.
Hones the bearings in, doesn't it? I did this yesterday. Oh, is that where it's meant to go?
Yeah. Did you put yours up the other way?
No, I put it that way.
Yeah, don't do that.
There's a special tool you can buy for this, but he doesn't own it.
It's the only tool I don't own.
I think the thing is, I think I own it. I should have brought it with me, but we forgot about this.
Oh well.
Oh well, never mind. It's on now, nice and tight. So we want to get the swinging arm on and the engine in and bits like that, don't we now? What have we done?
Dan.
No,
Let's
it
get
won't
the
now.
front.
We have to get the front on now.
Let's get the front wheel sorted out. Yep, I've just got to get some grease. Where
Right.
did you put the
Oh,
squeezy grease back?
On top of where it should be.
Where it should be.
Where there's that.
Right. Not quite ready yet.
Okay.
Just grease this up. Ready, sir?
Oop. Mama.
Oh, there we go.
I like these Bluetooth. I like the Bluetooth wheels, to be honest.
At the moment, we're only doing these loosely.
They're weird levers. They're not the same as the other ones.
No, but all the pictures of the bike have got higher bars on them.
Huh? Maybe you got the wrong bars on it.
But then every now and again you'll find a picture with the bars low, and I think it might be an American import.
Well, it has to be because there's no indicators.
Well, let's just put that.
That's what I reckon. There's no indicators on this, is there?
No.
And Americans didn't have indicators on theirs.
You still fucking around with your hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that, Terry. Just to point out the obvious.
Phil, he even spent out and got you some brand new rubbers for your feet, for your foot pegs. Look at these, genuine Honda ones as well. Where would you get these from, Terry?
From the cleaner, I cleaned them.
This job of putting the foot pegs back on took the longest because it wouldn't line up. So we ended up, I think the bike must have been dropped at some point. But yeah, we ended up just drilling the holes slightly bigger so that just a few mils bigger, so that we could line up and get it on.
Yeah, I've got. We can sort the fuel out. What about that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. You wanna?
Gasket. Now there should be one in this original set. So we should use an original 1960s gasket.
So at the moment, sticky throttle, but
It's not sticky. It's cruise control.
yeah. They're just a bit annoying when they do that. They're not cheap. POO?
PO. Post office. It's a post office spanner.
Why do you have a post office spanner?
My neighbour worked for the post office. Years ago.
And he stole tools from work, obviously.
Obviously. So yeah, it's quite fiddly because of these oil lines.
Yeah. I'm gonna definitely watch you do that. I'm not going to give you any help.
Thanks.
Oh, once it's in the holes though, it's not too bad.
Right, so what we want to do
Let's
is
attach the top nuts.
gasket.
Oh, let's get this one first because we need to rotate this one a bit. I think this one's slightly off.
The carb lines.
Oh, hang on. Are we going to be able to get the thing in? Is there enough room?
Wrong way round.
Is there enough room to get the thing in now?
What thing in?
The top of the carb.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, there's enough room.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got these round the wrong way. No, you shouldn't do. Hopefully you're not. Ready? There you go.
spark's good. Yep, nice little spark. Right, next step. What are we doing?
Plug in, bit of petrol, 65s.
All right. That's mine.
Right.
Okay, we've got fuel in.
Right. Do you want to do the honour of turning it on?
Oh yeah, so we can turn the bike on now. Yeah. Oh, which key position is it? There's
One.
a key. Key position 1. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. How about choke?
Good point.
This bike hasn't been started for donkey's years. Let's open the shed door as well. There's no back pressure, I think.
No, I know. It's a very. I had it firing before.
Choke on or off?
It's now on. Oh, that's when. Go on then. Yeah, don't give it any revs. Now rev it.
Oh. No, put the choke back on again. Aha! Feels like getting this back. Oh, oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's cold, but it fires up. Oh, as soon as I start giving a little bit of time.
Yeah. What?
We've got oil pissing out here.
Oh, right.
Okay, well, it runs.
Well, at least we've got oil coming up through the watch set.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where did that just come from? Hang on.
I've got no idea. Oh, it's come out of the sprocket.
Oh.
I was getting proper, as it started revving up, I was getting proper shocks.
So this just as we started up, then this nut rolls across the floor. Where's that come from?
Come from the sprocket, luckily.
Oh, luckily it's just a sprocket cover. When parts don't fit, we have to make them fit. It's custom bike now, isn't it?
It's definitely something.
Yeah? No.
In mil.
Front end assembled. New cables in. Bit of a faff, but they're in. Didn't quite fit.
But we made it fit.
Well, the front brake arm is just not straight, but that will definitely work, so that's fine. It does work.
It's better to have a new cable than not.
Yep.
So,
Chain time. Let's put the shunting wheel forward. Oh, no, I got it.
Yeah.
I was going to say, why can't I spin the wheel? Is the wheel not spinning?
Because the brake's too tight. Probably. Why isn't it spinning? That's a good point. Why isn't the wheel spinning? What have you done to it?
Nothing. Have we got? Is the brake on?
Oh, it's the brake arm. The brake's wedged.
Ah.
And it's that as well.
So it's in the wrong place. Let's fix the brake arm first before we put the chain on.
Let's just take the brake arm off.
Yeah.
Let's do that again.
I use a zip tie. I just put a zip tie around it. So I know.
Well, we know it's that one.
Okay.
Just test it again. Pull that chain back up. Yep, and that'll give us that amount of room. Seated on the bottom of that spring.
Yeah, so for the brake switch. Chain sprockets on. Looking good.
Yeah.
The old brake arm had to go on, unfortunately, because the other one was way too long.
But Perry's got a free brake arm.
Shh.
Shh, don't tell Phil.
Phil don't care, he's probably fallen asleep in the bath again or something. So we have done that. Right, let's get the looms out. Oh, keys. Oh, well, this goes in the frame.
See if you can pronounce that. Snellum rectifier. I never say it right.
And is it leaking ohms, you said?
Yeah, only slightly, so it should be okay.
So, when the ohms hit the hot engine, it will just evaporate, so it'll be fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the coil goes in there as well. Oh, black. There's the coil. They come out the other side.
That's actually really quick. What do you mean they come out the other side? I've got one here.
Yeah, no, they come through this hole here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't come out of this hole.
Okay, they come out this side.
So once you can find one, you can normally start pulling on them.
There we go. That's a bit of a job, bit of a mission though, to get the cables through.
Yeah, well, we've got quite a few.
Yeah, why is it like a... It's because of all the positions, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a lot of... That's a lot of connections.
White and white.
How fun was that, Terry?
Not fun.
But it's in.
So we haven't got a neutral light though. So there's probably something wrong with the engine connection. All the connections are good and we know the bulb works. So, headlight, rear light. And we've still got spark, just double check. You kick it over. Hang on, position 2.
Yes. So we're looking good. We're looking rather good. I'm happy with that. That's a lot of progress done.
And the bike looks like a bike again from the front.
It looking good. Okay.
Okay. Well, I think that's as far as we can go today, Pezza. So, time to shut up the shop. We are now closed. All you've got to do now is edit it quickly so Phil can have it ready for when he has his weekly bath.
Yeah, he likes like watching the videos in the bath.
He does, yeah. But he only has a bath every week, so, you know, they're from Norfolk.
Yeah. Then they share the same water as well.
I think they do,
Yeah.
as the neighbours.
Yeah. All right then. So maybe next week we'll finish it.
Yeah, so all we've got now is a bit more wiring, tidy that up, get the battery back in, sort the fuel tank out, and I'll do your tank at the same time.
Cool. All right. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. And hopefully there's only one more part to come. So we just need to clean out the tank and then put it all back together and, yeah, get it on the road and have some road tests with it and see if we can get it running sweet.